In 1990, the Papago Freeway became the last piece of the puzzle, completing the transcontinental route known as Interstate 10. At almost 2,500 miles in length, I-10 links the East Coast to the West Coast, our West Valley with the rest of our valley, and our region with the world.
I-10 has both national and regional significance. Nationally, it is a major corridor for freight within this entire United States. Product is offloaded from the Long Beach and Los Angeles harbors, and it is transported, much of it, along I-10, therefore going right through the cities of Goodyear, Avondale, and Phoenix.
I-10 serves the region's economy not only by providing a freight route, but also enabling residents to participate in their favorite activities across the region.
So if you're in Scottsdale and you want to go to see the Cleveland Indians play in Goodyear, you're going to use I-10. Contrary-wise, if you're in Goodyear and you want to go to a play in Tempe, or you want to see a fine restaurant in Scottsdale, you're going to use I-10. So I-10 services the entire valley.
Mayor Kavanaugh credits the I-10 improvements for making the West Valley attractive for commercial development.
For example, right over there will be our regional mall, and our baseball will be 2 miles south of us with 2 teams. Our city center with culture and city government activities, our cancer treatment center, these all are within a mile or 2 of I-10.
Despite these economic developments, more freeway improvements are needed.
Updating your afternoon commute at this hour, no surprise, many of the Valley freeways are backed up.
And I-10 is no exception. You can expect delays as the freeway narrows to just 2 lanes in each direction west of Dysart Road. But these traffic tie-ups could soon be eliminated as I-10 is widened and HOV lanes are added.
As expected, most of your Valley freeways are slow right now, unless you're driving in an HOV lane. Most of those drivers seem to be sailing along.
And thanks to Proposition 400, transportation improvements are sailing along too.
There's a lot of work going on right now, and I know it's inconvenient for people, but it'll be great when it's done. We'll have 4 general purpose lanes and an HOV lane, and certainly be able to travel back and forth at a much quicker pace.
Another major project in the West Valley involves the Loop 303.
And on the far west side, that earlier traffic jam on Loop 303 seems to be breaking up now.
The 303 will be the economic spine of the far West Valley.
Loop 303 represents a key north-south corridor. Only 1 lane each way right now, a major expansion is ahead.
The 303 is going to be a minimum of 6 lanes,
which will take pressure off the highly congested I-17 and Loop 101 freeways.
The 303 is going to be a major corridor in the West Valley. In fact, it's going to be a traffic reliever for the 101, connecting Peoria to Buckeye and Goodyear to Surprise.
When completed, the 303 will provide a link all the way from I-10 on the south to I-17 on the north.
I'm standing here where very soon the 303 will come through and actually connect to the I-17. Those of us in the West Valley have been waiting for this for so many years because this will provide us a much needed east-west connection.
As a member and former chair of MAG, as well as a current member of the TPC, Mayor Scruggs recognizes the value of cooperative planning.
We have a very important role. We have to be able to consider the needs of all parts of the valley, and we have to be able to come up with a plan that serves everybody that lives in Maricopa County.
And serving everybody means providing a variety of choices.
The Regional Transportation Plan doesn't provide just for freeways. It also provides for bike paths, it provides for pedestrian walkways, it provides for the trail systems throughout many of the cities. There's a critical need for all of us.
In fact, 9% of funding in the plan is dedicated to arterial streets, which carry the majority of our regional traffic.
The arterial streets, which are the city streets that everyone drives on, carry more traffic in a single day than the freeways and all transportation systems combined.
One such project is the widening of Lake Pleasant Parkway, a project that will improve the arterial network from Union Hills to Carefree Highway and provide vital north-south access.
Lake Pleasant Parkway is critical to Peoria because it connects the new developing parts of Peoria to the rest of the valley.
Use caution in the vicinity of Washington and the 11th Street Loop.
I'll be really excited to go over the bridge. Might be a little scary.
I just wanted my kids to come out and just have a little fun and experience this.
I think it's great. I think it's going to be super for the city. I really do.
And have track crew there servicing a switch. No acknowledgements needed. Use caution.
I'm so excited about this train because I have been here 32 years and this is progress for Phoenix.
In the Central Valley,
Finally, thank God that we have this train.
the buzz is all about light rail.
This is exciting.
In just its first 5 days, light rail saw about 350,000 riders.
The grand opening day was a phenomenal success, but every day after that has also been a phenomenal success.
Beautiful. Loved it.
Train 17 Center, you can put me arriving Montebello.
It's a cutting-edge technology
20's at Montebello on track 2.
that is revitalizing downtown Phoenix and turning new riders on to public transit. The light rail system now runs from North Central to downtown Phoenix and on to Tempe and Mesa. The Regional Transportation Plan calls for extensions to the light rail system that will eventually make it 57 miles in length and serve many parts of the valley, which is good news for commuters.
And it's just one more tool in our transportation toolbox of allowing people to have another way to access to work, to play.
The Central Valley is also seeing improvements on several major freeways. Begun in 1957, Interstate 17 was the valley's first freeway. Today it stretches all the way from downtown Phoenix to downtown Flagstaff, but its age is beginning to show.
We've had a lot of congestion and choke points north of the 101 on I-17, and a lot of it's due to the fact that we have growth in Anthem along with the commercial area.
Under the Regional Transportation Plan, I-17 is getting a major facelift, with 2 more lanes being added. Traffic congestion in the North Valley will ease, while widening and the construction of new interchanges will help commercial development in the North Valley.
So by widening I-17 north of the 101 all the way to Carefree Highway, we're going to see immense relief.
Meanwhile, the addition of HOV lanes on State Route 51 will reduce congestion and drive time for those heading north to the Loop 101 East and on down the Pima Freeway.
Many businesses have located along the 101, so you can take the HOV lanes now from the southern portion of the 51 all the way around to the Scottsdale Airport.
An advantage for residents and employees who work in or near employment centers like Desert Ridge and the Scottsdale Air Park. Farther south, a $200 million improvement is underway on Loop 202.
The 202 Red Mountain is a vital link for residents that are coming from the east into the center area, and the widening of that area will be very beneficial both to the Tempe and the Phoenix neighborhoods.
Loop 202 is also a key alternative to US 60 and I-10.